So the discovery of the deathless is what becomes available to us in awakening out of the ego self. And it also becomes available to us at the very moment of death, physical death. Ego death and physical death are the same. Yeah, the essential nature is the same. In other words, both are a death of the illusion of identification with form. Ego death is an end to the identification with psychological form. In other words, thought form, the contents of the mind. Physical death is an end to the identification with body form. In other words, the content of sensory experience. The body is a reflection of mind. They are a reflection of each other. You could say that the body is the outer representative of the mind. We often speak of the body-mind, yeah? Not body as opposed to mind, body-mind. Both are formations. Both the body and the mind is a formation. In other words, both are manifest. When we do not know the source of the manifest, then we are lost in samsara. Yeah? We are lost in going round in circles, looking for fulfillment, looking for peace, looking for wholeness from the world of form, either form as things, objects, and objects includes people, or inner forms, thoughts, feelings, emotions. And in looking for that fulfillment from outer or inner forms, we are lost in samsara. In other words, the moving towards and moving away from, moving towards that which we want to possess because there is an idea that, or a hope that it will give us fulfillment, give us peace, give us love. Or a rejection, a moving away as a rejection, a resistance to, because it is painful or unwelcome or unbearable, simply unwanted. It doesn't fit into our idea of fulfillment. So awakening out of the dream of identification with form. It's a dream because the manifest is either heaven or hell, according to whether it matches our hope for fulfillment or doesn't match, is in opposition, seemingly, to our hope or idea of fulfillment. So awakening out of the dream of identification with form, outer form, inner form, in other words, waking up out of the identification with experience. I experience this, I experience that. And then we identify with this and with that. Waking up out of that dream, that nightmare, or that fantasy is liberation from samsara. It's the end of identification with psychological form. And this allows the luminosity of true nature. In other words, consciousness, the unmanifest, the source of all that is manifest. Yeah, without knowing the source, we remain on the surface, flapping around, chasing the waves, going round in circles where there is no true fulfillment. To allow the unmanifest, the source of all that is manifest. Yeah, we call it true nature. The true nature of everything that exists. Yeah, to allow that to shine through. It will shine through when identification with psychological form comes to an end. That's called awakening.